It has been confirmed that Cha Ga-won, chairman of 100 label, proceeded with legal action earlier this year demanding repayment of approximately 12 billion Korean won, approximately $8.2 million United States dollars, from MC Mong, who had remained her business partner until the first half of the year. The court has recently issued a payment order in Cha's favor. The debt did not arise from company operations. The money was transferred hundreds of times from one personal bank account to another. This raises the question of what kind of relationship would lead to such an enormous transfer of funds. The conclusion is clear. The two were in a romantic relationship. On December 18, the Fact exclusively reported that MC Mong had become a debtor owing approximately 12 billion Korean won, about $8.2 million United States dollars, to Chairman Cha Ga-won, questioning why such a large sum had been lent. The answer was their relationship as lovers. It was an intense and deeply entangled relationship. To Cha Ga-won, spending hundreds of billions of KRW did not feel excessive, and MC Mong fully received that devotion consistently over a long period of time. There is a critical detail. Chairman Cha Ga-won is a married woman. She has a husband and children. Cha Ga-won and MC Mong were business partners, lovers, and ultimately involved in an extramarital affair. Their relationship came to an initial end in May, shortly before MC Mong was abruptly excluded from 100 Labels operations. This timing coincided with Cha first initiating legal procedures to recover the loan. Chairman Cha began repayment proceedings in June, withdrew the claim, and then refiled it in November. MC Mong did not submit an objection within the legal deadline, and the payment order was finalized. In reality, had Cha not withdrawn the initial claim, MC Mong would have had little recourse. This is because there exists clear and extensive evidence, namely detailed bank transfer records showing Cha transferring funds to MC Mong. The Fact reviewed 3 years' worth of these records. Although the exact date their romantic relationship began is unknown, their financial relationship clearly started on July 29, 2022. On that day, Cha transferred 30 million Korean won, about 23,000 United States dollars, to MC Mong. Less than a month later, on August 21, she sent 100 million Korean won, about 77,000 United States dollars. Additional transfers of 100 million Korean won, about 77,000 United States dollars. Each followed on August 22 and August 29. In September, she sent 375 million Korean won, about 288,000 United States dollars, across 4 separate transfers. The amounts increased sharply in October and November. Transfers included 70 million Korean won, about 54,000 United States dollars, 100 million Korean won, about 77,000 United States dollars, another 100 million United States dollars, about 77,000 United States dollars, 90 million Korean won, about 69,000 United States dollars, 100 million Korean won, about 77,000 United States dollars, and another 100 million Korean won, about 77,000 United States dollars. On October 31st alone, Cha transferred 500 million Korean won, about 385,000 United States dollars, twice, totaling 1 billion Korean won, about 770,000 United States dollars. On November 9, she transferred a combined 1.55 billion Korean won, about 1.19 million Korean won, across 5 transactions. In December, on the 27th alone, she sent 400 million Korean won, about 308,000 USD, in 4 transfers. The total amount transferred in 2022 exceeded 4 billion Korean won, roughly 3.1 million United States dollars. In 2023, Cha continued transferring sums ranging from tens of millions to hundreds of millions of KRW to MC Mong. In December of that year, MC Mong and Cha announced the joint establishment of 100 label. The company aggressively expanded by recruiting artists, but the process was accompanied by controversy and internal disputes. In particular, allegations of tampering arose during the absorption of INB 100, a company founded by Exos Baekhyun and later joined by Chen and Schumann, which led to conflict with SM Entertainment. Throughout this period, Cha continued sending money to MC Mong without interruption. By May 30, 2025, when she transferred an additional 10 million Korean won, about 7,700 United States dollars, the cumulative total had reached approximately 12 billion Korean won, about 9.2 million United States dollars. This ultimately led to the repayment claim, turning MC Mong into a debtor for a massive sum. Had the romantic relationship continued, Cha might not have demanded repayment. However, after a major argument in May, the two separated. Even so, it is difficult to say the relationship ended completely. A source familiar with the situation stated, "They fought intensely and then suddenly reconciled countless times." The withdrawal of the repayment claim in June can be interpreted as part of that repeated pattern. Being lovers alone does not necessarily explain the transfer of such vast sums, and it is also possible that money could have been provided for other reasons over several years. However, their private conversations make the nature of their relationship far clearer. The fact-reviewed mobile messenger conversations exchanged between MC Mong and Cha Ga-won during April and May. On April 8, the two argued over emotional neglect and affection. MC Mong said, "You abandon the person you claim to love the most like a beggar and then say you were abandoned." Cha Ga-won replied, "I never abandoned you. You live thinking that way." Excerpt omitted. MC Mong said, "I never abandoned you." MC Mong added, "Every time it's like this, I feel like I'm going crazy." Cha Ga-won responded, "I was abandoned by you for 2.5 years." She continued, "Think whatever you want. I never received love or attention even once." The exchange soon escalated. MC Mong said, "Don't do this." Cha Ga-won replied, "You are someone who only cares about your own situation." MC Mong responded, "You're insane." Cha Ga-won said, "Live like a human being, UF*er. You're worse than an animal. You're the devil." MC Mong answered, I explained why it had to end. He added, yet you say your situation mattered more. Although the relationship appeared on the verge of ending, they reconciled days later and began discussing pregnancy seriously. On April 14, Cha expressed her desire to conceive, while MC Mong responded with reluctance. MC Mong said, "I'm under so much stress that less than 2% of my sperm are alive." Cha Ga-won replied, "I can make more come out." MC Mong said, "To get pregnant, at least 30% have to be alive. Mine isn't even 2%. He added, "Do you know what that's called?" Cha Ga-won asked, "No." MC Mong answered, "Azoospermia." Cha Ga-won responded, "So that's why we couldn't get pregnant even though we tried so hard." She added, "Let's go to the hospital tomorrow. I've been getting ovulation shots for 3 months." Excerpt omitted. Cha Ga-won said, "We tried for 2 months, almost twice a week." About a month later, the situation shifted dramatically. In the early hours of May 13, Cha notified MC Mong of her decision to end the relationship. Cha Ga-won said, "I started this relationship, so I will end it." She continued, "We can't live like this, unhappy every day. Let's wish each other happiness." She added, "Don't cling to me. Find your own happiness. Love is when you feel like you would die without someone. You're not there yet. I won't see you anymore. I am unhappy. I want to be happy." Shin Dong-yeon. During their relationship, money was not the only thing exchanged. Cha also frequently purchased luxury gifts worth hundreds of millions of won for MC Mong whenever she felt inclined. Cha Ga-won said, "I suddenly miss your scent. The smell behind your ear." She added, "Go to Galleria and shop as much as you want. Just message me on KakaoTalk when you pay." She said, "Do it on KakaoTalk. I don't even want emotional labor with you." She added, "Go to Dosandong and pick up the bag. I've already arranged it." MC Mong responded, "What are you talking about now?" What stands out are phrases such as, "shop as much as you want," and "pick up the bag." According to close associates, MC Mong received far more than cash. He was reportedly gifted multiple luxury vehicles, including an R-brand SUV and F-brand sports cars and coupes, each worth hundreds of millions of won. He also received several luxury watches worth tens of billions of won. One R-brand watch alone was reportedly valued at over 5 billion Korean won, roughly 3.8 million United States dollars. Another source stated, the total value of gifts MC Mong has received easily exceeds 10 billion Korean won, about 7.7 million United States dollars. Some items he still owns, and others were sold and converted into cash. In total, Cha Ga-won transferred approximately 12 billion Korean won, approximately 9.2 million United States dollars, in cash and provided luxury gifts worth over 10 billion Korean won, approximately 7.7 million United States dollars. According to sources, this may not be the end. Cha is also believed to have paid off MC Mong's personal debts on his behalf, with those amounts reportedly exceeding another 10 billion Korean won, about 7.7 million United States dollars. She allegedly expressed concerns regarding the normal operation of 100 label and the welfare of its artists. It remains unclear why MC Mong accumulated such massive debt or how Cha Ga-won was able to pour hundreds of billions of won into supporting him. However, credible signs of abnormal financial flows have been identified during the process of Cha paying off MC Mong's debts, suggesting that further allegations and controversy are likely to follow. See also, EXO to reunite with fans through comeback showcase following long-awaited return.